back over to, we got a travel on the Mustangs. That was committed by Stark. And bringing up the ball now for the Tigers is Crowley. Crowley now on the left side. Over to Cooper. Cooper over to Micaiah. Micaiah now trying to go to the middle. Gets back on top of the ball. Over to Crowley. Crowley with the floater. It is good. 2 points for Crowley, making the score 14 points closer to tying it. I just got word that we are back on YouTube fully streaming. I apologize for the disruption in the stream and the audio. There were technical difficulties that completely cut out our footage. We are back. The Tigers are down 14 to the Mustangs, and Tempo Han is at the free throw line as she knocks down her first, trying to improve the score in a smaller range to 12. Tempo Han now with her second free throw. The shot is no good as it rims around the net. Whoa, as it rolls around the rim. Lipscomb now bringing up the ball. Calling for a switch, giving it over to Blake Maple. Blake Maple now over to the left side. That is Brooklyn Lowry. Lowry from three, that is short. Rebound picked up by Micaiah. Micaiah bringing the ball up, throws it across. That's out of reach, and it's going to be Lipscomb ball as the pass was arid on the Tigers as it goes out of bounds. Checks in for the Tigers. That is Taylor Hollins. Now on defense, guarding Ava Jarrett. Stole by Cooper, throws it back in. Blake Maple gives the ball back, and it's going to be Lipscomb ball. Lowry now looking to pass. Gives it over to Blake Maple. Three-pointer from, that was Madison Hunter with the three. There was a nasty fall that took place right at half. No call made by the ref as they let it keep going, and Madison Hunter drains a three, improving the score for Lipscomb to 16 points here with a minute 34 left to go in the second. Now Hollins gets it over to Wells. Wells over to Hahn. Hahn over to Micaiah. Micaiah now looking for some space. Spins, twirls, finds Crowley. Crowley now working her way to the right side, giving it over to Tempo Han. Tempo Han now over to Hollins. Hollins now switches over with Micaiah. Micaiah with the three. It is good. That actually was a two. Her foot was still inside the three-point arc. 15-29. It's going to be a foul on Hollins. I think it was head contact as she was trying to reach for the ball. 51 seconds left to go here in the first half. Inbounding for the Mustangs is Lowry. Lowry over to Jarrett. Jarrett now trying to make a move around Hollins. Jarrett now at the behind the arc, giving it over to Izzy Beasley. Hollins kind of fell on top of Blake Maple, and the Lipscomb parents are furious. They thought Hollins fell on top of Maple, causing a foul for the turnover of possession, but no call was made by the refs, only the turnover of the ball because it went out of bounds. Now Hollins on the right side, over to the Ricky Bowers logo. Or should I say signature. Hollins now over to Crowley. Crowley now back on top of the Ricky Bowers signature. Crowley now cuts inside, giving it over to Micaiah. Micaiah with the shot. Very forced shot there by Micaiah as time was expiring. And that will do it for the first half, with Lipscomb leading by 14 points, 29-15. That will do it for the halftime, folks. We will see you guys all for the start of the third quarter very shortly.
We for sure had a big one. Oh, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the court your Ensworth Dance Company, coached by Rachel Tolbert and Lindsay White.
Hey, what'd you do with those two big trees on the other side of your fence? They're not going to do it.
maybe I can come over Friday.
Okay. And then like, I want another size on it.
Yeah,
just to,
yeah,
and
totally.
you may say,
Yeah.
well, Craig got you said. No, just that one that's
Yeah, why don't you pass
we have one tree down in front. Another one I've got a tree in our backyard that's in the woods, but it's fell in the yard. Like, I've already put that up. I got to tell Paul, I've got one
And welcome back to the second half. Lipscomb bringing up the ball now, number 32. That is Lane Smith. That ball gets stolen away by Crowley. Crowley for the Tigers bringing it up. She gets fouled as she goes for a layup. And the Tigers are gonna inbound. Nori Jamison inbounding for the Tigers. Over to Crowley. Crowley now. Jab step. Up to the top. Over to Cooper. Cooper back over to Crowley. Good ball movement. Shot off the back iron. Lipscomb now bringing it up on a fast break. 3-on-1 the other way. Shot by Lane Smith. That gets blocked. Pass gets blocked by Crowley. And the Tigers now have a fast break the other way. Tempo Hahn over to Cooper. Cooper lays it up and lays it in. 29-17. The gap is 12. Jarrett now for the Mustangs. Calling a play. Now on the right side. Across. Over to Blake Maple. Maple now getting guarded by Cooper. Maple now to the middle. Lays it up. That gets blocked. Nori Jamison tries to pass it through over to Micaiah. That goes through her hands, and Lipscomb gets the ball back. Jarrett now at the top of the key, trying to make a move to the middle. Good defense by Micaiah right now, locking down Jarrett above the three-point arc. Now in. Rebound laid up by Lane Smith for the Mustangs, 31-17. Nori Jamison. Now on the right side. Gets a pick from Tempo Hahn, and that pass goes out of her reach and out of bounds. Alana Wells checks back into the game for Kim Cooper. Now Ava Jarrett giving it over to Sage Starks. Back over to Jarrett. Jarrett now. Arid pass, that gets picked off by Alana Wells, and the Tigers bringing it back up. That's Nori Jamison. Jamison now on the left side, loses the ball, and Lowry will pick it up for the Mustangs. Giving it over to Maple. Shot from three, goes off the rim, rebound by Lane Smith. That gets blocked and brought down by Tempo Hahn. Jamison now through the paint, over to Tempo Hahn. Tempo Hahn lays it up and lays it in. 19-31 here in the third quarter. Tigers trying to make a comeback here. The Mustangs now with the ball. Jarrett over to Lowry. Lowry over to Starks. Starks now at the top, working her way down to the left, giving back it over to Jarrett. Jarrett now calling a play, getting guarded by Crowley. Jarrett, top of the key. Trying to beat Alana with speed. Gives it over to Lowry. Lowry now working her way around the three-point arc. Passes it, that gets blocked by Alana. Alana now bringing the ball up for the Tigers. Alana gets fouled, and it's going to be an offensive foul on Alana Wells, and the Mustangs will get the ball back. Ball inbounded for the Mustangs. Jarrett now over to Maple. Maple in now a new player for the Mustangs, number 50, Anna Williams. Taylor Hollins gets a foul. Inbounding for the ball for the Mustangs is Blake Maple. Over to Anna Williams. From three, Maple, and it's good. Wet like water from the corner. And it's actually only a 2. They did not give the Mustangs the 3. Maybe her toe was on the line or something, so that won't count for an extra point. Now Crowley brings the ball up for the Tigers. Over to Hollins. Hollins over to Cooper. Cooper back over to Crowley. Crowley over to Hahn, back over to Crowley. Crowley over to Hollins. Hollins now through the middle. Back over to Crowley. Crowley through the middle. Euro step. Shot. That goes off the back iron. Anna Williams now bringing it up. Giving it over to Jarrett. Jarrett now from 4-3, and it's good. The Mustangs are letting it fall now. Hollins over to Hahn. Hahn behind the back pass, and that gets easily picked off. Now the Mustangs bringing it up. That's Maple. Maple now on the left side, cutting in, layup. That gets missed. Now Crowley over to Hahn. Hahn spin move, layup. Oh, so close there as it goes off the inner rim and bounces out. Jarrett now on the left side from outside the three-point arc. She likes to shoot three. She shoots one there, and that's an air ball. And that will go. And that will be Ensworth's ball as the inbound. We got some sort of a ref discussion over here. Trying to figure stuff out on probably who got the foul or who's checking into the game. No one checks in, so it's probably just the foul call. Oh, that's what it was. So it was a 3 that Maple got from the corner, so they did give her that extra point. That's what they were talking about there. A little late, though. Hollins now tries to go to the middle, giving it over to Cooper. Cooper over to Crowley. Crowley from deep. And it's too much power on that shot. The Mustangs now bringing the ball up. Jarrett now in her blue shoes, bringing it up the court. Now into the paint. She gets bodied off by Alana. Crowley now on defense against Jarrett. Bringing Jarrett all the way back to the logo. Jarrett over to Madison Hunter. Madison Hunter over to Izzy Beasley. Her pass gets picked off tempo. Hahn lays it up. Too much power on that layup. And the Mustangs bring it back up court. Giving it over to Jarrett. Jarrett now to the right side. Gets fouled. And it's going to be an inbound on the baseline for the Mustangs.
Foul number 23, Alana Wells, that is her third, team third. Checking in for the Mustangs, number 32, Kate Smith.
Ball inbounded. Layup missed by Blake Maple. Tempo Hahn with the rebound. Giving it over to Taylor Hollins. Hollins now on the right side. Across to Crowley. Crowley back over to Cooper. Cooper to the middle for Alana. Her pass gets poked away. Now the Mustangs fast break. Layup, easy layup for Blake Maple. Another 2 points on the board for the Mustangs. They're up 20 here with 104 left to go. 102 actually left to go in the third quarter. The Ensworth Tigers will take a timeout to discuss things over and grab things back into their hands and reassess how to try to get back in this game. We'll see you guys all at the end of the timeout. Ball inbounded. Nori James from 3 off the back rim. Rebound picked up by the Mustangs. Now Jarrett bringing it up for Lipscomb. Across. Giving it over to, that was Stark. Stark passed it down to Izzy Beasley. There was an offensive foul, and Micaiah will inbound it for the Tigers. Lowry back in for Lipscomb. Crowley now bringing it up for the Tigers. Over to Cooper. Cooper over to Jamison. Jamison back over to Cooper. Cooper over to Crowley. Crowley over to Cooper. Cooper over to Hahn. Hahn with the shot. Fouled. And it's a miss on the original shot, and she will get 2 from the line. 27 seconds left to go here in this third quarter. Tempo Hahn shooting 2 free throws. The first one is good. Hahn misses her second free throw, now with 8 points on the game. Now bringing up the court for the Mustangs, the ball is Brooklyn Lowry. Lowry over to Maple. Maple having a day so far for the Mustangs, dropping 13 out of the 39 points for Lipscomb. That is 1/3 of the points exactly. Jarrett with the deep 3, that's an air ball, and that will be the end of the third quarter with your Tigers down 19 with 1 quarter left to go to tie it or win it. We'll see you guys all for the start of the fourth quarter.
And for the Mustangs, number 32.
And the team schedule coming up for the Tigers, they have one more regular season game left, and that is on February 12th at home against Brentwood Academy. And the rest are tournament/playoffs left for the Tigers, boys and girls actually, so we'll get to that. Hopefully we will be able to broadcast the playoffs. Just depends on how TSSAA wants to do the broadcast or not. Anyway, back to the fourth quarter. Tigers down 19. Inbounding the ball for the Tigers was Cooper over to Jamison. Jamison to Crowley. Crowley to Micaiah. Micaiah back to Cooper. Cooper over to Crowley. Crowley over to Jamison. Jamison back over to Cooper. Cooper from deep. And it's good. Great shot from Cooper. That was a swish. And that is the second three-pointer the Tigers have scored all game. Lipscomb kind of in a panic here in the control of the ball. Maple now bringing it up from the left side. Shot, and it's too much. Rebound picked up by the Mustangs, and layup goes up and in. Lipscomb now up 18 points. Crowley down low to Hahn. Hahn over to Micaiah. Micaiah lays it up and in. 25-41 so far. 2 possessions for the Tigers, 2 buckets, 5 points in total. Lipscomb giving it over to Lane Smith. Sorry, check me on that. That's actually Stark. Stark over to Jarrett. Jarrett now walking over to the left side. 3-pointer. It's good. She loves that 3. She's been hitting it all game. Jamison now bringing up the ball. giving it over to Crowley. Crowley now lays it up and lays it in. The Tigers waking up on offense here as they're clearly starting to roar. Lipscomb now with the deep pass, too much to handle, and it goes out of bounds, and a timeout called by the No, not a timeout. That's my fault. Sorry, it was just a change of player. The ref looked like it was a timeout the way he blew his whistle. Now bringing up the ball, Nori Jamison at the logo, calling a play, giving it over to Crowley. Crowley now at the top of the key, looking for an option. Crowley now to Micaiah. Micaiah trying to walk her way into the middle. Micaiah getting pressured, lays it up too much, and the Mustangs will pick up that easy rebound. Bringing up the ball for the Mustangs is Jarrett. Jarrett now getting fouled as Hollins pulled her hair. Never seen that before. Someone pulling someone's hair to slow them down. Maple now inbounding the ball. Over to Williams. Williams now. Over to Jarrett. Jarrett. Hollins gets another foul. This one, head contact as she pushed her hand in the face of Blake Maple. And it looks like Ava Jarrett will be subbed off for Sage Stark, who inbounds the ball. And for the layup for the Mustangs was Lane Smith. Hollins now bringing up the ball for the Tigers. Hollins now tried to go in the middle. And it's going to be a timeout called by the Tigers. We will see you guys all after the timeout. The Tigers down. Hold on. 19 here in the fourth quarter. They're going to need a great run to try to get back in this game with 5 minutes and 14 seconds left. We'll see you guys all after the timeout.
Checking in for the Tigers, number 23, Holland.
Hollins inbounds the ball to Jamison. Jamison over to Crowley. 5 minutes and 10 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. Jamison now with the ball. Over to Crowley. If I was Ensworth, I would start shooting threes. Deep ball from Jamison off the back rim. Rebound picked up by Alana. She gets tackled on the floor, and foul is going to be on the Mustangs. And the Tigers will inbound the ball.
Number 32, Lane Smith, that is her fourth team first.
Nori Jamison gives it over to Crowley. Crowley over to Jamison. Jamison over to Hollins. Hollins over to Jamison. Three good by Hollins. Assist by Crowley, not Jamison there. Lipscomb bringing the ball back up. Jarrett now. Over to Maple. Maple now. Back to the left side. Back to the top of the key. Cutting over to the left. Backdoor play to the corner. Shot could have been taken there by Lane Smith. Anna Williams gets the ball, gives it over to Jarrett. Jarrett with the shot. That goes over. Anna Williams will get the rebound and lay it back in easily, putting the lead back up to 18 for the Mustangs. Jamison over to Crowley. Crowley over to Alana. Alana over to Hollins. Hollins over to Crowley. Hollins from 3. Way short. And the Mustangs will pick up the rebound. Jarrett bringing the ball up for the Mustangs. In front. Layup by Lane Smith. Gets blocked, but it was a foul, and she will get 2 shots from the free throw line. First one is good for Lane Smith. The second one is good as well, and the Mustangs take a 20-point lead here, 50-30. Jamison now top of the key, over to Alana Wells. Alana Wells over to Micaiah. Micaiah picks it up, and it's going to be backcourt. And Lipscomb will get the ball back with 3:20 left to go here in the game. Honestly, though, Lipscomb has been dominating all game long from 3, from the paint, getting most of the rebounds. I felt like the Tigers were starting to make a comeback there in the start of the 4th, making all their shots, but they just couldn't do well enough on defense to stop this Lipscomb offense.
Foul number 11, Kim Cooper, that is her 3rd, team 4th.
Good defense there by Cooper, limiting Jarrett. Jarrett now gets the ball back, top of the key. Cooper flying in, putting defense on it. Kim Cooper fouls Ava Jarrett.
Stepping to the line will be number 10.
And since Lipscomb is now in bonus, every foul committed against them will be a result in free throws. First one is good for Ava Jarrett. Ava Jarrett now with 20 points in this game. What a performance from Ava Jarrett, having almost half of what Lipscomb has now. Kim Cooper from 3. That's too much. And the shot follow-up goes out of bounds. Lipscomb up 22 here with 2:40 left to go. Passed in by Madison Hunter. Over to Ava Jarrett. Jarrett now, top of the key. Over to Anna Williams. Williams for Lane Smith. Lane Smith lays it up and in. 24-point game now. Micaiah gives it over to Nori. Nori over to Naomi. Naomi's pass gets blocked. Lipscomb now brings up the ball. Fast break, 3-on-1. Lane Smith layup too hard. Micaiah will pick that back up. Going the other way for the Tigers. Now on the right side. Micaiah tries to pass it. Ava Jarrett all alone. No doubter. 26-point game here with less than 2 minutes and a timeout called. Actually, not a timeout. 4 players will get subbed in for the Mustangs. Now on the court for the Mustangs. Sorry, let me get my roster out here. Number 20, Millie Rourke. Number 25, Izzy Beasley. Number 40, Corny Pearman. Number 5, Macy Hunter. And I'm missing one more. It's oh, no. Madison Hunter's still on the court. Hollins. Layup. No good, but a foul called And it's going to be 2 shots for Taylor Hollins with 1:32 left to go.
Foul number 40, Gordon Pearman, her first, team second.
First shot off the rim and bounces out. Second shot is good. 31-56, the score improves for the Tigers. Lipscomb bringing up the ball. Now on the left side. Macy Hunter over to Madison Hunter, wondering if they're sisters. Akaya shoe fell off right there. Millie Rourke now gets the ball for the Mustangs. Giving it over to Izzy Beasley. Now back over to Macy Hunter. Hunter over to Madison. Now over to Millie. Millie's shot, that is short. Millie's 3, that is short again. And that ball goes out of bounds with 44 seconds left to go in the game. Tigers down 24 here, 56-31. Hollins bringing up the ball for the Tigers. Hollins down the left side. Tries to lay it up. She gets fouled on the way up. And we'll get another 2 shots at the line.
Number 25, Izzy Beasley, her second, team third. The line shoots 2, Taylor Hollins.
Hollins' shot is good. And the second one is good as well. Lipscomb bringing up the ball now. 30 seconds left to go. Macy Hunter now battling her way to the 3-point line, giving it over to Madison Hunter. Shot blocked. Now Taylor Hollins bringing it up the court. And that will do it for the game. Lipscomb wins by a 23-point difference, 56-33 here, the final score in this game tonight. We will see you guys all in a little bit as the boys warm up to play against the boys Lipscomb team, which is also good as well. That will be a good game, should be a more packed house. We'll see you guys all for that start, and go Tigers.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your caps as we celebrate America. Today, the national anthem will be sung by Annie Lane.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And now your starting lineups for tonight's contest. First for the Lipscomb Academy Mustangs, number 1, Christian Blivens. Number 2, Cam Blivens. Number 3, Langston Jordan. Number 15, Will Humphrey. And number 33, Nash Stark. And now for your Ensworth Tigers. He's a senior, number 0, Edward Coppin. Freshman, number 2, Jeray Tyler. He's a senior, number 10, Stephen Sherman. Junior, number 12, Cutler Smith. And a senior, number 24, Blake Surratt.
Let's get this show on the road here. Boys basketball here. Ensworth Tigers taking on the Lipscomb Mustangs. Starting 5 for your Ensworth Tigers. Number 2, Jeray Tyler. Number 10, Stephen Sherman. Number 0, Edward Coppins. Number 12, Cutler Smith. And number 24, Blake Surratt. Lipscomb now with the ball, winning the tip-off. With the ball for Lipscomb, number 1, Christian Blivens, giving it over to Nash Stark. Stark must be the brother from the Stark that was on the Lipscomb girls team. First shot by Lipscomb, miss. Second shot by Stark, couldn't put it up there. Langston Jordan, also number 3 for Lipscomb. There are 2 Blivens on this Lipscomb team, so I will just go by their first names. And a dunk by Cam Blivens, making Lipscomb go up 2-0 early in this game. Jeray Tyler now on the right side. Over to Edward Coppins. Coppins to Sherman. Sherman to Surratt. Surratt to Sherman. Sherman lays it up and lays it in. 2-2 here in the first quarter. Steven